friends, this is RG Steroids. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are gonna see about DNS. What is DNS? Functions of DNS, how DNS work in a network. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks about how to fix the source code 400 or error which are in the range of 400 to 499. Some of the common errors are error 404 page not found or error 400 bad request. So make sure to watch till the end. What is DNS? DNS stands for Domain Name System. It is used to convert domain name into an IP address and an IP address into a domain name. Some of you may wonder, what is a domain name and what is an IP address? Let me explain. Domain name is nothing but the website name. Take a look at this example. Here, google.com is the website name or the domain name, and the last part of the website name .com is known as the top level domain. And what is an IP address? IP address is nothing but the logical address of a system. To put it more simply, the address given to a system by an internet, making it easy for other computers to communicate with it. It is represented in numeric format as shown in this example. To make it more simple to understand, a domain name is a website name and an IP address is the address of the website. Functions of DNS. DNS has two main functions. First, forward DNS lookup, converting a domain name into an IP address. Second, reverse DNS lookup, convert an IP address into a domain name. Now, everyone should raise a question. Why do we want to convert the domain name into an IP address? Domain name are easy to remember, isn't it? Yes, you are correct. Domain name is easy to remember, but only for humans, not for computer. Computer only understand machine language, which is of numeric expression. So do remember, whenever we browse something in internet, the first thing our system does is converting the website name or the domain name into an IP address and search for the IP address and give what we are looking for. This is one of the uses of IP address. If you want me to make a complete video about IP address and IP, mention it in the comment section. How DNS work in a network? Let us consider we are searching for a website called kali.org. Our computer will look for the IP address in its local DNS cache. If it is present, the website will be displayed. If it does not have the IP address, it will send the query to the ISP recursive DNS server. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. The recursive DNS server will search in its local DNS cache for the IP address. If the IP address is found, the query will end here and the website will be displayed to the user. If it is not found, the query will be sent to the root server. A root server contains all the information about the top level domain like .com, .in or .org and many more. In our example, we are searching for kali.org. So the root server will lead us to the .org TLD name server. A TLD name server stores all the information about a secondary level domain. In our example, Kali is the secondary level domain. So it will lead us to the kali.org DNS server. This DNS server will contain all the information about the particular website like the IP address and many more. Now the recursive DNS server will fetch the IP address from kali.org DNS server and store a copy in its local DNS cache and send the IP address to us. As I mentioned before, here are some tips and tricks about how to fix the error which are from range 400 to 499. Before going into the tips, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for future notification. And if you want me to do a particular video about any topic, whether it is technical or non-technical, mention it in the comment section. Now, let's get into the tips and tricks. So, what are these errors? Error from the range 400 to 499 are known as client-side error. That is, these errors are caused by us. So, the first thing we have to do is refresh. If there is no reaction, check the URL. In this example, I have left the B in the about. Look, simple, right? If you can't find any error in the URL, there is only three things we can do. First, clear the browsing history. But before doing that, there is a warning. If you clear the browsing history, if you have signed into any sites, you will be logged out. Not in all the sites, but in most of the sites, you will be logged out. So be careful about that. Second thing we can do is flush our old DNS cache. To do that, type run in the start menu, then open the CMD, then your command prompt will be open and type ipconfig space / flush DNS and enter. Your old DNS cache will be flushed and your system will look for the new DNS caches. The third thing you can do is directly contact the website administrator. So that's it for today's video. Thank you friends.